Yes, my name is John Kamau, former MP candidate Njoro constituency, Nakuru County, and I belong to Na Kenya Party, which is part and parcel of Azimio Coalition. And we are here today, as those that have spoken ahead of me have said, to ventilate our issues because this government is hell-bent to make sure that the voices of the Mwananchi is silenced. But we want to tell them that that won't happen because we are people on a mission to liberate this country from the post-colonialism. So mine is simple, and we are telling this government that we are not just demonstrating, we have a purpose. We have a reason as to why we are demonstrating. And those that have gone ahead of me have said that we have those issues that we said that we want them addressed. And they have mentioned them. And just for the avoidance of doubt, I want to repeat all the 4 demands that we have as the MU, because this government has watered the reason as to why we are demonstrating as a people. But we want to tell them we are demonstrating for the high cost of living, which they've worsened by pushing down the throats of Kenyans, this Finance Bill 2023. The second thing that we are asking is for multi-party democracy. And that is the right that is enshrined in our constitution. It's not a favor that we are asking. And the third thing that we are telling this government is that we are pushing for the servers to be open, because we want to verify that whatever happened in the 2022 general election was clear and that the elections were not rigged. So this government should not water this down. We are people on a mission and we want those things addressed, and we will not settle for less. It has also come to our attention, and we want to make it clear from this place that we are not after violence. We are peaceful demonstrators. We have said it. The party leaders have said it. Baba Raila Amolo Odinga has put it clear that we are peaceful demonstrators. And we want to say it from Nakuru, that we also, as the leaders of the Azimio, we are peaceful. And these demonstrations are peaceful until the police interferes. So I want to tell those that are coming in to make sure that our demonstrations are not looking the way they should, that we are against it and we are warning you, kindly let us exercise our democratic right to go and demonstrate. The next thing that I want to put clear, our young people, especially from Mount Kenya in Nakuru County, have been they've been talked of to be mongekes. They've been trivialized. They've been profiled. They've been called names. And I want to tell this government that our young people are not mongekes. We do not have such a thing in Nakuru County. We do not have anything like mongekes. These are young people who you lied to last year, that you are going to make their lives better. And now that they are feeling that you cheated them, that you took them for a ride, now that they are coming out and calling you out, you are calling them names. Shame on you, government. These are young people who believed in you, some of them that even shooting, they believed in you. There's nothing like mongeke. And we want to say, and we are saying it from here, that the young people from Nakuru, you should not be coward. You should not be intimidated. You should not be harassed. You should stand for your rights, because it is out of the young people that democracies are made. So young people from Nakuru, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, and in future, come out and demonstrate, because it is not a favor that Ruto is giving us. It is not a favor that Gachagua is giving us. It is not a favor that Kindiki is giving us. It is our constitutional right. So we are putting it clear to you, the government. Respect the rights of Kenyans. Respect the young people of Kenyans. And respect the young people from Mount Kenya. And we want to say it, even before you check the speck in other people's eyes, kindly take out the log that is in yours. Ruto, what is going on in Sondu? Aren't you addressing it? What are the bigger mongeke that exist than that? The mongeke are those that are using arrows against innocent people in Sondu. So in Nakuru, we've not seen that. We will not see it, because we are peaceful people. Kindly address the real issue and stop the sideshows.
Yeah, I'm John Karua, the NARC Kenya chairman, Nakuru County. And what has been said is true. So in summary, we are saying as follows. Number one, our leaders in Nakuru County from the Azimio party that have been arrested, we are demanding that let their charges be dropped with immediate effect because they are politically instigated and that they have no root in the constitution. Number two, we are calling out the Interior Minister, Professor Kindiki. For some time, he seemed to be, the reason in Kenya Kwanza. But all of a sudden, we don't know what has happened. He's issuing threats, left, right, and center, saying that people are going to see, saying that no demonstrations in Kenya. Yet he is a constitutional lawyer, somebody who has, been a trainer at the University of Nairobi for many years. We are wondering what has gotten into his head. Right now, he's issuing threats as the Minister for Interior, whereas his role is supposed to protect life and property of every Kenyan without really profiling a party. Number three, we are saying that demonstrations are in the Constitution. They are safeguarded by the Constitution. Just the other day, Dr. Ruto was in the streets calling out Uhuru government about harassment, about intimidation, about violence. What has happened? So the same way, a few months ago, he was on the other side. Let him also know that very soon the food could also be on the other side. And therefore, protection of the constitutional rights should be uniform, should be equal, should be all. So that wherever you find yourself in future, you are protected. Number four, let us stop sideshows. It is clear that the problem in this country is high taxes, it is hunger, it is unemployment. Let the government not add the burden on taxation. That is where the core is. Let us don't add taxes on the population that is already growing. And also ensure that there is food for people. You cannot tell them that they're going to eat after 6 months. They eliminated subsidies. So the question is, after elimination of subsidies, where is that money? Because Kenyans cannot see where that money is going to. And Kenyans are not fools. And then, finally, demonstrations in this country will go on in the regime of Ruto and in the others that are going to come in future. So, it looks very bad when a president today says no demonstration. He said that one last week. In fact, he was on record saying that no loss of life. 13 lives have been recorded. 13 lives. Whereas he issued a very stern instruction that no deaths, promise that no deaths will be. Now, he has issued another one, that there will be no demonstration. What happens if there is a demonstration on Thursday? What happens if there is a demonstration on Friday and Saturday and in future? What is going to happen? So we are saying in short that the government, or rather Ruto, Dr. Ruto, should put his house in order. Let him not issue things that are not, that are not backed by the law.
Yes.
And finally, very unfortunate incident. Just the end of last week, a violence meeting is being arranged in State House. The president is calling his troops, wherever he is. He is calling his troops to State House and telling them, organize goons, organize criminals in your respective counties, in your respective constituencies. Come out and fight. Really? Such meetings being organized in State House. We are watching him, and he should know that he's not the first one. There are so many others in the world who have followed that route, and we can see where they are. The police are paid by taxpayers across Kenya to protect property and life for all Kenyans. What is he telling people to come out and defend themselves? How is that? We are alarmed by those statements. In fact, even when you look at the media stations and you find the Kenya Kwanza MPs and so on, that is what they're propagating. And we are wondering, we are alarmed at such statements. So such things should be stopped. The drumbeats should be lowered, and Kenya Kwanza should come to the reality. Let them read Hans Morgenthau, the 6 principles of political realism.